Yeah, like this arrangement, this marriage, not everybody's invited to it. All right.
This thing about us, Apostle Ball always say that. This thing about everybody's not invited.
That's right.
And this spacious place, anybody can go in there.
Yeah.
And what happens in that spacious place, that broad place? Death.
Yeah. Punishment, destruction, scourges, correction. You know, and like the brother.
Asha.
Yeah.
How you say? You said Asha.
Asha.
Like, you said Asha. You had to put on the word with that Asha. You're done.
Ashaka.
Okay.
You're done.
You're done.
Yeah, singular.
You go up in there. You go up in that broad place. You're done.
Yeah.
So like,
they're done. Asha.
You're done. Your babies are done.
Yeah.
Cause you ain't got no knowledge of Yahweh Shem Shah. So like,
yeah. So so the book of Proverbs, chapter 26. And verse 25. There's a way that seemeth right unto man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
The word broad, spacious. One more time, brother.
It says Proverbs chapter 16 and 25. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man.
It's not. It seems right, but
it says, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
So these individuals I was trying to explain this to, they're going to end up with death. They're going to be dead.
Yeah.
Why would I fucking want to do shit that I used to do? Are you nuts? Shit doesn't help me a bit. So it's the end of that is all death.
Yeah.
So that leadeth into destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. And that's the minis. That's a broad place. There's a party going on in there, but at the end of that road is deathy.
Yeah, Mawath.
All Mawath.
All death.
All deathy.
You know?
You're gone.
Right.
I don't see you back. I don't see you coming back. Because everybody, look, we can name names, the people that went into that, and they did.
Khan. That's right.
Salakia.
Khan. You know? So, now, going back to that word for straight. All right, so the brother wanted to go into that word for straight.
I'm gonna cut you with this one. That's why this name of the video is called Straight versus Straight.
Okay, so this is straight.
Spelled
S-T in English, S-T-R-A-I-G-H-T. Adjective, direct. It says undeviating.
Undeviate. What that word undeviating means to not leave, right?
Yeah, like
undeviant.
Yeah, well, I'll get that real quick.
Okay, so I'll get.
Like if you a deviant, let me see. Which is not, and in a past principle, and deviate, which deviate means to wander.
Not wander.
Turn aside.
Woo! Get him. Get him. Oh man.
You know, deviate away. Meaning
don't
to
deviate.
Take a different course.
Okay.
And the Lord gave us the course and the way. He is the way. The truth, the path, the life.
That's the straight gate. That's the path. It ain't gonna be easy. You think Yahweh Shah life wasn't easy for you idiots? The king had to do his ultimate deed for his people.
Yeah.
To save, to deliver his people. Yahweh gave him the ultimate glorious power. Everything is in his hand. You better hope and pray that you on his list. I'm sorry.
Come. Yeah. And like the Lord talked about, he was a man that was acquainted with much grief and sorrows. You know, that's straight gate. He went to his straight gate.
Isaiah 53.
Yep, Isaiah 53.
No. Okay, just stick to the path. It's
and
okay.
It says, directing not, back to straight, directing, undeviating, not crooked.
Oh, that was the word we would. And I was like, I couldn't find the word crooked. I saw the word. I saw somewhere else, but not crooked. Who's crooked?
Esau.
Ashashua, the so-called white man. Adawam, Edomites.
And what's
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and what's crooked can't be straight.
Yeah, there you go. Got you again,
I should check that verse.
That's all you can get fun at. Get him. Got you again. So you think you gonna? Cause I said something to the dudes. I said, who brought drugs into the city? Who brought drugs into the city? The so-called white man. He said the so-called white man. But he said white man. No, I said I told him so-called white man. He looked. He's like, another guy was another guy in there. They was nervous because I was hey man, fuck these people. I didn't want to be at that damn stupid job anyway. I just did it because I was like, just to do it. But fuck them. Salaki.
Yeah. So they got for straight. In this case, they got another Hebrew word, which is the quan, which is make straight. Make straight, to be straight, make straight, in order, arrange, set in order.
We are being put in order under Yahweh Yahushua, under the apostles. Order. Oh man, you got him again. Dang, man, you're done. Mm-hmm. You're done, ski, man. You just forget about it, man. There's no way else going back. What are you going back to? Huh? I'm sorry, it's a lot.
Yeah, so now going back to that word for straight definition, it says not bent or curved.
Not bent. That means there's no deviating. Cause is that the word?
Yep, deviating.
No deviating to go straight gate. It's only if you go that way, you're gonna get burnt by fire. If you go this way, you're gonna drown in water. Mm-hmm. Straight, single path.
God. So yeah, and if you bent or curved, you know that talk about being warped, being like perverse. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
You're out of here.
Outside the temple, yeah.
Yep.
It says in that, I think in straight. What was he looking in that one verse? Where if it was Yashar, in the definition it said. Let me see. You might have to double check in this. Okay, it was saying something about. You might have to check in the definition for straight.
That was the one for.
I forgot. 5. It might be 5 and 8 Psalms. What's that? The Psalms one.
Slocky, I'll find it for you. Slocky. They're done, man. Nobody sitting here following your motherfuckers again. Nobody going back to that word. The world. Now you said the word straight.
Yeah.
Now we said to be right, to be straight, to be leveled.
Oh, there it is.
Upright.
To be just.
I mean, be lovers, be leveled, be just, be lawful.
Right. You gotta. If you're not doing what's right. That's pleasing unlawful, to the Lord, and you're not. If you perverse, you're doing what's crooked. You're not doing what's lawful.
We got you again. You got. It's no way. The men of the Lord. That's why. It is against the law to put stuff inside your system. Okay, it's against the law. Now you could drink yayan, some liquor, whatever, but that's because the spirit needs to be how you say it? Needs to be going. That needs to be helped, like so to speak. I'm sorry. You said it earlier at the verse. You said the verse earlier, but we need some type of relaxation. So I'm use it that way. Because weed ain't gonna relax you. That's a perverse spirit. Yayan is wine. Mm-hmm. Okay, and the scripture speaks about having to make merry.
Wine maketh the heart merry.
Yeah, something to that effect. I mean, you don't have to get it. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, if you want to, it's okay. Mm-hmm. But that's what we're going through. We need a little something to make us feel better from this damn world, man. Mm-hmm. And you spoke to the scripture to make the stomach feel
for that infirmity stomach state.
Yeah, for that stomach state. Something to that effect. That was 2 verses, but that's what we got. We need these things, but we can't use crack and shit. And trying to be worldly and using weed and shit and dope and all this, man, that ain't gonna help you. That's their shit. And then you notice that if you were paying attention to this world, and who would it affect the most? Esau, because when they did it, they got emotional. So we gotta make rehabs. Mm-hmm. The rehabs wasn't made for you, Jakes. Right. It was made for them.
Yeah.
So like
they set us up just to get destroyed, put us in jail. Yeah. In solitary confinement, which. That's gonna drive you absolutely crazy, right?
Task difficulty, mm-hmm. But they don't know what they leading to. Right. They don't know where their path is going. Right. They don't which way to go. Should I go into the fire? Should I go into the water? Mm-hmm. Well, each way, if you don't stay straight with the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, you're gonna die.
Yeah, both sides, man.
That's broad. Yeah. At least broad, and each way is death.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry.
Not bent or curved, mm-hmm. straight, right? Of a person, direct, honest. Now
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, we honest. We being the best to our ability. We being honest with this in this world. We got to be lead by examples. Mm-hmm. Okay, brother. Salam.
This the book of Psalms, chapter 25.
Mm-hmm. About to cut you again.
It was was that 17? No.
But we're doing this to the best of our ability.
Oh yeah, 20. Yep, yeah. We're doing everything according to the best of our ability. You know, looking for Yahweh Shah to have mercy upon us. All right, have that grace, that kindness. Yep.
Wow.
It says, so thumb. He's such a mean thumb. Right, let integrity and uprightness preserve me, for I wait on thee. Wait on thee, yeah. And like you say that again, it said uprightness, which is Yashar.
Yashar, right back to being upright. Straight.
And when we said integrity, integrity goes into thumb being perfect. Complete simplicity, integrity, innocence. Okay, like when it said that what he said. I know Esau. It said Esau was a cunning hunter, but Jacob dwelt in tents. And you looking, I think you might look into that word and it talk about, it might be thumum or thumb.
Is that what verse?
It might be in Genesis the 25th chapter.
Wow.
Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents.
See, that's us.
He was in the house of the Lord. You know what I mean? Always dwelling in the sanctuary of Yahweh Shem Yahweh.
That was Genesis.
Let me see, 25 and 27.
Okay, 25 verse 27. I remember that verse. Plain man, yep. Plain man, yep. You want the word plain?
Yeah,
I'll read the verse just to go into it. It says just Genesis chapter 25 verse 27. And the boys grew. Esau was a cunning hunter. That now what he was, cunning hunter.
Yeah, he knew, he's experienced at hunting, going to your dive.
To know your dive.
Yep.
Your dive.
Yeah.
Your dive.
Yep.
Or your dive.
Or your dive. Yep.
To know, learn, to know, to be perceived, to perceive, and to see, to find out. Ooh, man. To discern, to be discriminate, to distinguish. Ooh, damn.
Experience, see?
Oh, experience.
Know by experience.
To know by experience. That's Ashashi all the way.
He's a sword.
Yep. He said that that he's the children of light. They're more wise than the children of light.
Yeah.
Salah. All right, so wow, whoa, let me read that. Oh, and the boys grew. Genesis chapter 25, verse 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. He is a man of the field. They always fuck everywhere I'm at right now. They always hunting deers and bears. What are you hunting bears for? You gonna eat the bear? Fucking idiot.
Y'all wicked, man.
Fucking wicked. Now I understand deer because you eat dinner. Deer is venison. But why you hunting bears? And the bears are running. When I'm on the highway, they fucking fleeing. You probably killed their mother.
Esau wicked.
Yo, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's good to talk about not being cruel to your beasts. You know what I mean?
Stupid.
And the Lord's gonna hurt them to hurt the earth, man. Yeah, go ahead.
And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. And Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents.
Yep, and you go into that Hebrew word, and it is thumb. Same. Same as that word for integrity.
Wow.
Which is perfect, complete, one who lacks nothing in physical strength, beauty, sound, and wholesome. Right.
Hey, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, you speak. Yeah.
It was something that came in my head that I was going to say, but it's okay. Go ahead, brother. Salaki.
Yeah, and also it spoke about complete and morally innocent. Okay, one who's ethically pure. You have morality. You know what's right from what's right and wrong. And you learn what's right and wrong from the scriptures.
Oh, I was Salakia. I remember watching a video on YouTube about the Masons.
Okay.
Now, is it Masons? Something like that. I think it was Masons. Okay. And he was like, a guy ran up on one of them Masonic motherfuckers, or maybe a Scientologist, in between one of them, and he's like, "We are wholesome, nigga. You ain't wholesome. Right. You're fucking evil. We are wholesome, beautiful." He said this that what we just read.
Right.
So, you're not beautiful. You're not your Paul. You're not wholesome. Yeah. You are demonic.
Right.
You Edomites are demonic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, y'all not living in light. Y'all living in darkness.
That's right.
If this word they don't speak according to this word, because there's no light in them. Roughly paraphrasing that scripture in Isaiah. Let me see. I don't know if it was 8. and 20. I forget where it was, that scripture. But
You're not, to be plain, you're not plain. You are cunning. You are all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
You're not at your own borders.
20,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it says to the law and to the testimony.
Wow. Get them. Oh, man, I love this verse. Go ahead.
If they speak not according to this word, it's because there's no light in them.
There's no light in you. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, and they shall pass through it and hardly besiege the hungry. And it shall come to pass that they that shall be hungry, they shall fret themselves and curse their king and their God and look upward.
You can get ran down on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm plain and simple, bro. That's leading to your demise. Because it says that in Job that laborers, something to the fact.
Oh, about that's in Job. Talk about the hiring.
The hiring.
The laborers, they're gonna come after you.
Yeah, that's you. We're gonna get you, man. Because we were tired of working, man. My bones still hurt, bro. I'm fucked up, man. I'm all fucked up. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I was like, oh, I couldn't wait to get out of here. And I moved as fast as I can, but to the guy, it wasn't fast enough. He came in there talking shit. And I know he was directing it towards me. He was, man. I was like, this motherfucker, I want me to say something. I ain't say a word. Yeah. And I kept, whenever he left, I talked to them dudes I was working with. And they were Jake. But they were kind of scared of me, too. I kind of ran down on them foul. Fuck, nigga, yo, what the fuck that nigga think this is? I'm hurting, I'm 40, I'm old, nigga. You niggas is run up here, just want to get weed money, nigga. I'm trying to feed my baby. Right. Dumb motherfuckers, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's Job 20 and 22.
Ooh, gonna cut you with that one, too.
It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Strait? Is that where was that one?
That's in Job.
No, what strait is that?
Okay, we'll look that up.
Oh, do you in big trouble again now, Joshua?
In the book of Job, chapter 20.
Yeah.
Okay, going into that verse to the 22nd chapter.
They're done, man.
Yeah.
I'm done. The Bible is condemning you all around the board, and he's taking down the rest of the nations with you that want to follow your lead.
Let me see. Tazar. Let me see. Yatazar, which just goes into being distressed, cramped, narrow.
Narrow? Straight back, narrow. If the word narrow, then it goes back to the straight. You're going to be put in a difficult state, too.
Yeah.
All right? You're going to be put in distress, too.
Suppressed.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yup.
Get him.
Suppressed.
Get him. He's gone. He's done. You think you're going to keep us like this? No. Salaki.
Yeah, it also says, also,
wow,
be vexed.
You're going to be pissed off because we're going to run down. Oh, get you done. You out of here, bro. It's done with you, man. Hey, Dawadi Yawashimi Al-Shah for this, man, because we would have never knew if we would have never been taught.
Mm-hmm.
Salaki, brother.
All right, so now... And then we gotta what we got? Did we read that verse about the enemies straight? Talking about straight?
I think I did, but I'll read it again.
Okay, we're gonna get the other word for straight. How you spell that other Strait? Narrow, confined, straight. Specifically bodies of water. From the old French. It says street, which is a straight, which is a narrow part. Okay? Mm-hmm. It says in a sense of difficult plight.
That's the part. Difficult. A task of difficulty. A task of difficulty. We on a task, and it ain't nice. It ain't with sugar and spice. Mm-hmm. And everything nice in this task. I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna go back to the second address 7. Mm-hmm. All right. So it says here. It says I said it says, and he said, 2:7-3. It says, and I said, speak on my power. Then said he unto me, the sea is set in a wide place, that it may be deep and great. It says, put the case, the entrance were narrow, and like a river. Who could then go into the sea to look upon it and rule it? If he went not through the narrow.
If he went not through that, who could rule this path? The Lord is only setting up certain men to rule this path. Mm-hmm. He's asking you, who could do this? Okay, I'm Salaki, brother.
Yeah. We, like you said, what's that? There's the kingdom
Okay.
You know, which we gonna have to go to this to be able to know.
Yep.
The righteous and the wrong, you know, to be able to rule right. Okay, to have the dominion of Yashar, rule right. Okay, justly. Okay, correct, man.
To go through the straight gate.
Lawfully.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. To go through the straight gate, to be straight, because the word straight, we went to the word straight, it means right, to be right. To word Yashar, to be right. So we have to be right to go through this straight gate. You can't come in this thinking you're gonna be doing this niggerism shit. That's so like, that's not the way to get in here.
Oh.
That's not the way to get. That's what it says.
I don't like niggas, man.
Yeah, go ahead. That's what it says. It says he's asking who can go through. The only way that can go through is the one that is straight.
Yeah.
Yashar, the one that's Yashar, right, to be right. You gotta be right with Yahweh Hashem Yashar. Go ahead, brother. Salah.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Lawfully.
Okay.
Let's see if I get another precept.
No, dude, cut him.
This is the book of 2 Timothy, verse 2 and verse. I'll just go straight 3 and then read down. It says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Hamashiach Yahushai or Yahushai Mashiach. No man that warreth entangles himself with the fears of this life, that he may please him who had chosen him to be a soldier. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet he is not crowned except he strive lawfully."
That was in the that's in there. Was that in there? Where's that word? Was that lawfully? Was that in there, brother? Yes, it is. To be right, to be straight, be leveled, upright, be just, be lawful. Got him again. Got you again.
Right.
Do the scriptures. Got you again.
Right.
Got you again, Joshua. So you know what? What you're doing is unlawful. It's not right. Yep. What we're doing is right to the Lord Yahweh Shalom.
It says that's from Athelio, which go in the Greek, which is to engage in a contest, to contend in public games, contend for a prize, to endure, which make hard to suffer.
Straight. Oh, narrow. Got you again. Got you.
So now I'm going back.
The apostles of Great Millstone is set up his men to get at you, to testify against your bum ass Ashashi. Chiming in on you. The great words of Apostle Gabal.
Okay. So now it says, back in the 2nd chapter 7 and verse 6, it says, "There is another thing, a city that is built that is set in a broad field, and is full of all good things."
What's those good things? The kingdom, the galaxies, all the beautiful women we're gonna have, and babies we're gonna make with them. And you ain't gonna be enjoying yourself in this thing to come. This thing, Apostle Kabal, great words. This thing of ours. Yeah, get him.
Okay. Yep. And it reads. It says, "The entrance thereof is narrow."
There go the word again. Straight, narrow. That's the word. Not the task. It's not the straight up upright. It's the straight up task of difficulty. And it is tough. It is difficult. It's gonna be. It's not. Going out to these jobs and they reading our spirit. Cause what you said earlier, the familiar spirit. They know who we are, and we going out there. And them demons is, "Nigga, I don't like this type of nigga. I like those niggas over there, but that nigga over there, what? Who's on top of that lad? Why is he on top of that lad?" And Django change. A nigga talking to another about a Django on top of a lad, and look at his dumb ass. So and it was one like that. It was one like a Django chain. What was that guy with the white hair? That was with who's on top of the ladder? What else said? Who's on top of the ladder?
Is that Samuel L?
Yeah, Samuel Jackson. Yeah, it was a Samuel Jackson fucking coon ass nigga up in there. Who's on top of the ladder? This guy ain't no regular. He kept looking at me too at the damn time. I'm like, he loved his master. Fuck you, man. Let's like it, brothers.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 20, and this is verse. Man. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start at 8. 20 and 8, but go down. It says, "For since I spake, I cried violence and spoil. Because the word of Yahweh was made a reproach unto me and a derision daily.
Hey, that's what they do. If you try to explain something to an individual, what happens? He shun you.
Yeah.
He know that you the weed come from the oil. You're so fucking eager to want to do something all the time with the wrong with your body instead of figuring out why these things is happening to you.
God. And you not doing you doing it for recreational purpose, not for medicinal purposes.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, you burning out all of the most of the beneficial properties when you burning it, and
cook it. Yeah.
There's ways to eat it. Especially for our meat. But that's another thing.
Yeah.
We ain't go into too deep. It says, "Then I said, I will not make mention of him, nor speak any more in his name. But his word was in mine heart as a burning fire."
We can't stop. Because when you get around these individuals, you said this yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm going to rebuke somebody. Can't help it.
Yeah.
And then you try not to, but they can't. It's a burn. It's a desire.
Yeah.
What's that song? Fire and desire. It's in us, man. Nobody wants to do anything else. Hey, if you're doing this, if you're not doing this no more, if you were doing this and you're not doing this more, you ashamed of yourself now. Because you know the apostles turned out to be correct. You're ashamed of yourself. And it's burning this time. Hey, bro. The only thing I was hoping, I kept saying when I was going through my little situation, Lord, Salagia, please make it go away. And little by little it diminished. And right now I feel better. And hey, asking for healing. We need those healing wings, and which is Yahweh Shemam Shah. Salakia.
Okay. And it says, as a burning fire shut up in my bones, and I couldn't weary.
Whoa, one more time?
It says, but his word was in my heart as a burning fire shut up in my bones.
All up in the...
Feel it in my bones.
Hey, bros, you feel that? Hey, this is not the time to give up.
Yeah.
Salakia, brother.
Yeah.
It's all in us, man.
Yeah. It's this song by this
hey, the brother Salakia, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The brother got this morning. It was like I felt them, but I couldn't do nothing. I was compelled to. I said I can't clock out. I can't opt out. It's a contract now. If I do this now, I'm gonna get a point. Yeah. But I said I feel like, can you not go to work? But it's not a day. It was not. Right. I don't want to go to work today. Yeah. Might want to be around them damn schmucks.
2 Thursdays.
Yeah,
eat them.
I'm sorry. Man.
Yeah, this shit's off. It says, but his words were in my heart as a burning fire that shut up in my bones. Like I always think of this song. This reminds me of the song. It's a song called. It might be called "I Feel It in My Bones." And the lyrics go, "I feel it in my bones." And the landscape. It's a Scottish band called Father Son. And it says, "Yeah, I feel in my bones. All the landscapes is changing." Yeah. And like as we going through this transitional period, going into the transition of the kingdom from the wicked to us, the righteous, getting the kingdom. This is going to continue to increase and burn and have conviction within our spirit. Okay. Just to be right. And like I said, it's pouring out. Where we kind of hold it, kind of contain it. All right, it's coming out. It's pouring out like a well of living waters.
Ooh, living waters.
Kind. It says, and I was weary with forbearing, and I could not stay. Okay, and like the apostles others tell us, and the scriptures tell you, the prophets, they were fully latent. Like I think as Amos, Amos, which means I believe it might mean barren holder or fully latent garden. Slakia. This was, for I heard the defaming of many, fear on every side. Report, say they, and we will report it. All my familiars watch for my halting, saying, peradventure he will be enticed, and we shall prevail against him, and we shall take our.
They're gonna do theirs.
Yep.
You blabbermouths talking your shit. You want to go against Jeremiah? We in the spirit of Jeremiah.
God.
You bum asses. You ain't win. You ain't gonna win.
God.
It was over.
Yep.
We just waiting, patiently waiting so the Lord can show His power through us.
Yeah. No,
Wow.
but we going through the straits. We going through the straits.
Going through the straits. The task is difficult for you. How about you? We stand. We don't want the fire or the water to touch us, so we stand on that path. We ain't gonna go to the Broadway. The Broadway is not. Hey, I always notice why Broadway is called Broadway. Everywhere I go is a Broadway. There's a Broadway out here somewhere. I pass. Broadway, man. So that's a Broadway. They always that's the opposite of straight. You idiots. They using every witch against you. Everything is around you is against you. The fucking buildings, the houses, the fucking Washington D.C., them Roman setups, the what's that called? The
Obelix.
Obelix. Yeah. Everything is against you.
Yeah, that's right. You know, good is set against evil. You know. They tell you that, I think, in the book of Sirach. But I'm going to keep it going.
Okay, gun.
Yeah, so...
so many coming, it's flowing.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
Familiars, that goes into, like, talking about mankind from the Hebrew, which is, I think is, I don't know, let me see, I'm going to double check it. Saki.
Gun. We in the trenches, and we trying to get the hell up out of here, man. We got to go through the hard way, which is the straight gate, and then follow suit, because there's a path that's set for us, and that is the straight gate. Don't wither out. Stay single-eyed and follow the guidelines.
Yeah, stay single-eyed. Yeah, your eye be single. It'll be for the light.
Yeah, that's right. And the light is we the guide, and once we get more and more in the spirit, we become brighter and brighter. So we are the light. So the one behind us is can see. So we're setting up, and it's a narrow path that. I'm sorry.
What?
Because you was reading, we didn't even get to the juicy part.
What? Which one?
That one man could go one at a time. Because we the light for each one behind.
Okay.
Each one at a time. We the light. Everybody come one at a time. He's the light for the one behind. He's the light. That's why it's one at a time.
Yeah, one at a time.
Wow, you got cut again.
Yep. That's right.
So it's a task of difficulty, but it's set up for the sheep to follow, for each man to come behind to set up for the next man. So he could be taught.
Yep.
I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah. So familiars was anawash, which goes into man, from anash, which goes into to be weak, sick, frail. All right.
Wow. Good.
So
I'm sorry.
now, I think also another definition might have said definitely wicked. I gotta check, but no, I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
Now
you want to? You want to go to this? Did we get everything out we need to get out?
Yeah, we did. With the
all right, so bang them out with that. Yeah. The last part of Ezra.
That's it. Yeah.
Cut you.
So finishing
and perfect and make the house of Yashala more brighter.
Yeah.
So we want to cut at the simultaneously.
Yeah. So it says, the entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water.
Even between the fire and the water. Go ahead, brother.
It says so small that they could, but one man goes
one at a time, and each man that goes through it is making the bright light for the one coming after him. So we've been set up correct. Hey, when you look at the order of from a great millstone of men, you can see the order. And one man is coming after another. It's a chain reaction. So you motherfuckers found that broad, wide gate. Yeah, ain't no light in there. You're in the dark. And everybody getting cut and sliced and diced before you get to the door. By the time you get out there, you leaking out your neck. Because somebody will slice your throat. It's all cutthroat in that shit. Sloppy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know, like they say, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
Woo!
You know, but got iron sharpening iron, so.
There you go. Because that bright light, we are the beacon of light.
That's right.
There you
Lighthouse, go. Man.
There you go. Got him again. Got you again, Joshua.
So it says now, verse 9, 7-9, it says, in this city Yep. It says, now we're given unto a man for inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
If he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive the inheritance?
So if you never go, I'm sorry, you want to say?
Yo, stop. Go ahead.
If you want to get this glorious crown, how you gonna get it if you ain't going through the straight gate?
Mm-hmm.
So get your shit together. Now don't go out there trying to sugarcoat it with the means of this world, because it's not gonna help you when the hour Jacob trouble come, and if you ain't got no, if it ain't gonna be no treasure to you, because the fear of the Lord is a treasure.
Real quick, this is the book of Romans chapter 8 and 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory.
Oh, one more time, brother.
God, Romans chapter 8 and 18, it says, for I reckon the sufferings, right, going to the state gate, for this present time are not worthy to be compared.
Can't compare it to what is to come. The glorious kingdom. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
With the glory, the Hawad, right?
Ooh.
All right? Or Haparat, right? It says, which shall be revealed in us.
It's going. I'm sorry. You could expound.
The scriptures say what? The kingdom is in
within us. The kingdom is within us. That's right. When we get that glow, when this starts coming off of us, and everybody gonna see it. That's before we get those glorious bodies, because we're gonna have spiritual powers on the earth. Our brothers are. When we were those men. You people gonna be like, oh, can you help us?
Right.
You better hope the Lord don't give us laser beams to shoot at you. You ain't on the right path, they right?
That's right.
Shalaki.
For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God.
Waiting for the manifestation of Yahweh Shema Shah. And when he manifests, we're gonna be pleased with his look. You people gonna be pleased with trying to run the Satan. Hey, man, listen, man. All bets, everything we have, we putting on Yahweh Bashim Shah, including ourselves. We betting on him. All bets is on Yahweh Bashim Shah. And when he comes back, we're gonna say, zap them, hit them with lasers. We're gonna, it's like, I'm sorry, it's like,
for the creature was made subject to vanity.
Yeah, we was put into the situation based on our learning. We were subject to vanity based on our learning, and we are learning very, very well. We've been taught very well by the men of Yahweh Shema Shah, which is from Great Millstone. We've been taught very well. So I kudos to that one, man. We still learning, and when we get to that level, when we level up, we're gonna know it. We're gonna know. I brought this out with the Lord Yahweh Shema is dealing with us. So
God.
I don't know if you got anything else, but
okay. Let me finish it off. It says, not willingly, but by reason of him who have subjected the same in hope.
And that's what we hope for.
Right.
No, we can't go around it, man. We don't want to be. We hope to get away from them, of the Lord keep us exempt from judgment. So.
Yep. Finishing off back in Ezra, it says, and it said. And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so is Yashala Israel's portion, because for their sake I made the world. And when Adam transgressed my statutes, then the decree that now is done.
Yeah, because Adam, when he sinned, when he followed Eve, that's why we all became sinners, because we followed Eve. But that's a big broad spectrum of it. But we just want to narrow down to you 2/3 and us being distinguished from you, the 1/3 being distinguished from 2/3. So hey, that's what happened. See, because even though the Lord, because at that Adam was at that time was called the child of God. To Lord, he was one chosen. So he was supposed to lead by example, but he followed the woman. But it was a learning process, and we the ones that's learning it now. We the ones that's getting the info now, saying, all right, because it says Alpha Omega. Yahweh Shah is the Alpha and Omega, so he's gonna be the beginning and end, and he's the one that started it. He's gonna be the one that finished it, and when he get back, all things is going to be completed. So it's happening. It's happening, man. This is what we've been thinking. This is what it's been all about. So
so it says, Now it says, last verse I'm gonna bring out. It says, "Then were the interests of this world made narrow, full of sorrow."
Wow, you heard that? That was. I'm sorry. You want to cut him? Get him.
Full of sorrow. You know, anguish. You know, the straight gate. You know, it has a lot of sorrow. You know, like the brother said, he crying just working in that freezer. You know, I be crying and working in the shit out in these fields too. You know, doing stuff. You know, you gotta work on the Shabbat. You only want to work. You like, what the fuck? You mugs making us do it by default. You don't want us to remember Yahweh Hashem Mashai. You don't want us to remember the law. All right. You know, you just, like I said, this place is literally a dystopia. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna keep going. Okay. It says, "And travail." Okay?
And travail.
It's telling about a man that was born of a woman is in Job. What's that? 14.
We ain't gotta get it. Yeah, but grief.
Full of travail. Yeah. You know.
Yep.
And grief. Yep. And it says, and it says,
we don't never cut off. We gonna keep cutting you.
They are but few and evil. Right.
Yep.
And that goes linked with Job. Full of perils. You know, and very painful.
Oh. Boy, is it painful. The pain ain't go away yet. It narrowed down, but just to let you, the Lord, He wants you. He chastises you now. So when all hell breaks loose, you don't want to go through that chastising. So this is it. You get it now, and later the kingdom.
All right. For the interests of the elder world were wide and sure, and brought forth a more of fruit. If they that live and labor not enter these straight and vain things, they could never receive those that are laid up for them.
Man, so you know what? If you're not gonna do this work, you're not gonna get the glory. What do you think this is? You think you're just gonna walk right in while everybody else doing their hard work, and you just gonna walk right in eating fried chicken? No, the man of the Lord is doing all the hard work, and you people that's telling you you're gonna take the vaccination, you ain't getting no glory, man. You forget about it, man. So you got something to say? You want to end this like something?
You know, so the Lord says that this light affliction is but for a moment. You know,
too many scriptures. This book is. I'm sorry.
Yes, go ahead. Yes.
No, it's this book is so much in it. He just brought another verse. You'll never stop getting cut.
Yeah.
Salaki.
Yeah, so we got the truth, we bright. You know, we gonna continue to accept and embrace the straight things. Okay. You know, Lord put enemies to put straight things on us as we went into.
Yeah.
You know.
Man, listen.
Right, I want to read that last verse again, 5 and 8 again.
Oh, okay.
Repeat it.
This one 5 and 8.
Yeah,
okay. It says Psalms 55 verse 8. Lead me, O Yahweh Shemal Shah, in thy righteousness, because my enemies make thy way straight before my face. Make our way straight. Make it straight for us, so we could be upright before the bum ass rest of these people.
Yeah. Okay. So with that, we're very thankful for the word. Call Lord Yahweh Hashem Shai, Hashem Kakodash. Wada Yahweh Hashem Shai, Hashem Kakodash. Kaya Dabar, come for your words. All right. The Wada Yahweh Hashem Shai, Kaya Daraka, the way. Your way. La Ra'ah, to see. La Chaya, to live. La Yakal, to endure. La Quataza, to the end. Yahweh Shazah, see your face. Alright, so Brakti Abashim Hashab, Bashim Kakadash. Of course, Shalom to the election. Double honors to our apostles and elders, the teachers of Israel that are ruling well. And of course, God and the flock are right. Alright. Shalom, and may Yahweh Hashem Hashab destroy Babylon very soon.
About Shalom.
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 God.